Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, here from Cuisinart to help you with everything you're going to need to know about your new stand mixer. First, we're going to show you how easy it is to use and assemble your stand mixer. Then we're going to show you how this machine can become the biggest time saver in the kitchen, with step-by-step recipe demonstrations from renowned food expert and author Maureen Petrovsky. She will show you how you can use your stand mixer to make anything from buttermilk blueberry crumb cake and meatloaf with mushrooms to mile-high lemon meringue pie and even a quick and easy goat cheese and garlic roasted mashers. We'll show you how simple and easy it's going to be to make French bread, chocolate macadamia cookies, and the classic tiramisu. Before we do that, I'm going to show you how to unpack your stand mixer, review all the parts, and then show you how to put it together. Always take time to read the detailed instructions that are included in your recipe and instruction guide. This is a great reference, so keep it in a convenient place as you'll want to refer to it often. All of the recipes that Maureen demonstrates will be found in this guide. So let's start by reviewing all the parts of your new stand mixer. Begin by removing all the parts from the box. Start with the motor base. It houses a powerful motor that won't bog down, even when mixing heavy dough. Now let me show you all the different control features this machine has. They feature on, off, and fold, plus a special 15-minute countdown timer that features minutes and seconds. They operate with the touch of a fingertip. You can operate the mixer at 12 different speed settings. Just twist the knob of this variable speed control to change from one speed to another. The stainless steel mixing bowl is extremely durable and is resistant to both hot and cold temperatures. It is highly polished on the exterior and brushed on the interior. Notice that it has two handles so that you can easily twist and lift off the bowl from the mixer base. Here's another great feature. This is your splash guard. Use it to keep any splatters confined to the mixing bowl. You could also use it to add ingredients while mixing. See this hole? Just use it to guide your ingredients into the mixer. Now I'm going to show you all the mixing tools that you have to work with. Each one gives you different food preparation options. Here's the flat mixing paddle. It's terrific for mixing ingredients for things like meatloaf, cookies, cupcakes, and frosting. It's the best tool to use when creaming eggs and sugar, making pie crust, cream puffs, and biscuits. This is your dough hook. It makes quick work of kneading sweet and yeast-based dough like pizza and brioche, plus coffee cake and French bread. And the great thing about these tools is their non-stick coating. It prevents food from sticking to it. You'll find that this will make cleanup easy. The final tool I want to show you is your chef's whisk. It is indispensable when whipping many foods because it automatically aerates ingredients like meringue, cream, and even mashed potatoes. Let me show you how to assemble your new stand mixer. Before you put the bowl on the base, take a special note of the bowl pad. This pad needs to be put in place prior to mounting your bowl. Its purpose is to make it easier to remove the bowl after you use it to mix. On other similar type products, the bowl tends to tighten with use and is very difficult to remove. Next, release the mixer head by lifting the latch and pulling the head up until it locks into place. Place the mixing bowl on the base by lining up the groove with the bottom of the bowl. Then, just turn it clockwise until it stops. You'll feel it tighten when it's in place. Let me show you that again. Now, take your splash guard and mount it on the mixer. Hold the guard so the opening is facing you. Make a note of the two grooves in the guard. Line up the grooves with the notches in the mixer head. Push up so the grooves and the notches engage. When you want to remove the guard, just pull down and it will release. The next step is to choose what mixing tool you want to use. Attach the mixing tool by taking it and lining up the two posts, slightly pushing it up and twisting it counterclockwise to lock it into place while the mixing head is in the upright position. Each of the tools goes onto the mixer in the same manner. Never attempt to change the tools while your mixer is on or plugged in. Never attempt to lift the mixing head while the unit is operating. Now, release the latch again by pulling up so that you can put the mixing head in the operating position. Now remember, the best news of all is that your removable parts are dishwasher safe. Now that you know how to put your stand mixer together, it's ready to go to work for you. Just plug it into an electrical outlet. There are 2 ways to turn it on. The on button allows the machine to run continuously. The second way is the fold button, a great feature which allows you to gently fold in your ingredients and prevents overmixing. This is often important in baking. Just press the fold button once and the tool goes around 1.5 turns. Or you can press the fold button and hold it down. Then, when you lift your finger off the button, the machine immediately stops. Here's another great feature that allows you to control your mixing. By pressing the on-off button in increments of 1 second or less, you can create bursts of turns similar to the action of pulsing. This is especially useful for foods that don't require a lot of mixing. On the other hand, the 15-minute countdown timer is essential when it comes to lengthy mixing, kneading, and whipping. To activate the timer, press and hold the minute button until it begins to flash. Release the button and tap it until it reaches the number of minutes you wish to mix. While the time display is still flashing, you can then set the seconds button. If the display stops flashing before you enter the seconds, just hold down the seconds button until the display flashes and you can now enter the seconds. You can also pause the timer during mixing by pressing the on-off button once. The display will flash the time that is left to mix. Then to resume mixing, press the on-off button once. This feature is very useful when you want to stop and add ingredients or just check on what you're mixing. To reset the timer to 0, just press and hold both buttons at the same time. Or if the mixer is on, just press the on-off button and hold it for 2 seconds and the mixer will stop running and it will reset to 0. To set the speed of your mixer, just turn the variable speed knob clockwise. The round dot indicates what speed you're mixing at. Your stand mixer has a slow start feature that gradually builds speed up to the number you choose so that whatever you're mixing doesn't splatter all over. You will know that this is functioning by the sound of the motor, which gradually speeds up. I hope I've given you lots of great ideas on how to get the most from your Cuisinart stand mixer, but don't go away because we have exciting recipe demonstrations by author and food expert Maureen Petrovsky. Enjoy your new stand mixer, and don't forget to try some recipes in our booklet.